Okay, it's all yours.
All right, so I guess we're reconvening now for our scores. Everyone's all set with how we're gonna do that, and so I guess we just read them off, and are you gonna add them in there?
Yeah,
I guess-
Martha will take our scores.
I don't know if we were set with how we were doing it,
I'm sorry.
because Walker had can you talk about adding something for the presentation? Were we adding something for the presentation?
What I had talked about was my approach to incorporating what I saw in the presentations to the scores as they were broken out by each of the tabs in here. Recapping what I had said previously was I had just rolled in, I had done an initial scoring based on the proposals that were submitted, and then as I saw the presentations, I may or may not have adjusted scores in different areas within the scoring matrix. So I wasn't planning on adding something related to the scoring on this particular RFQ.
I did the same.
Do we need to, is there any other discussion that needs to be had? Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm trying to ignore it flying around my face, but.
I think it's fine. I think you guys all heard my point of views, and I think I heard yours, or at least whoever did have concerns.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we can take, go
What do you
ahead.
want to start with
Go ahead,
first?
Martha, you do.
We'll start with 8 koi.
Okay, how are we doing this? Are you going to have Jared go tab 1, read his score, tab 1, tab 2, tab 3? Is that what you want to
Do you want to
do?
read all
Or
5
are
of
we
your
doing
scores
that
at
or
one
just
time?
total?
Each
Okay,
individual.
that's
I would
fine.
do totals, but it looks like we have
Jared,
to
question number
just
1.
tally them all up.
So, I'm sorry, you just said, okay, I see how it's set up. Okay, for firm profile, I had a 5 for 8 koi,
For technical approach,
27,
for staff credentials and project team,
25,
and ability to meet schedule and budget requirements.
do we have related experience too? I'm sorry, there's related experience and references, is that on there?
Should be above that.
Wait, did I miss one?
There you
Oh,
go.
sorry.
17, and then a 15 for ability to meet schedule and budget.
I have a total of 74.
Should be higher than that, unless I missed something.
Yeah, it should be. Check the equation in the bottom cell.
Oh, there it goes, sorry. 89.
Yes.
I was faster than the computer for once. All right.
So am I going through all mine, or are we all hitting 8 koi
Want to
first?
do all of these at once?
Okay.
For Cummins?
I had 5 for firm profile,
Okay. Technical approach?
30,
Staff credentials?
30,
Related experience?
20,
And ability?
15.
85?
No,
Or is it not added
that was a
in?
perfect.
It's 100, isn't it?
That's a perfect score.
Yeah, that should be 100.
There it goes. DMC?
5,
Technical approach?
25,
Staff credentials?
25,
Related experience?
20,
And ability to meet schedules?
15.
Computer's moving fast. goes 90. I have a total for 90.
Yes.
Okay. Edgewater,
5,
technical approach,
29,
staff credentials,
28,
related experience,
20.
20,
Yes, 20 and 15 for my last one.
and 15 for the last one.
Yes, ma'am.
97.
Yep.
Okay, and for geosyntech.
5,
Okay,
29,
okay.
30,
Related experience
20,
and ability to meet.
15.
$99.
Yes.
It's gonna be the slowest spreadsheet I've ever seen. I've never seen one
It's
do
the
that
slowest
before.
computer. Okay, Walker. We'll start with 8 boy.
Okay, 4, 15, 20, 17,
Okay.
15. Okay, 71's right.
For Cummins,
5, 29, 29, 20, 15.
98.
Yep.
For DMC,
5, 25, 25, 18, 15.
88.
Yes.
For Edgewater,
5, 30, 30, 20, 15.
total of 100.
Yes.
And geosyntech,
5, 30, 29, 20, and 15.
total of 99.
Correct.
Mayor Capizzi. I'm starting with 8 boy.
All right. Now, just keep in mind, I did this on the fly, so it just doesn't mean anything more or less because the total is lower. So 4, 24, 25, 15, and I did NA on the ability to meet schedule. I just don't know.
Total of 68.
Yes.
Okay. For Cummins,
4, 24, 25, 20, and NA.
73 total.
Yes.
For DMC,
3, 20, 20, 15, NA.
total of 58.
Yeah.
For Edgewater,
5, 25, 25, 20, and NA.
total of 75.
Yes.
Okay. And geosyntech,
5, 25, 25, 20, and NA.
Total of 75.
Yes.
Patricia?
Eight
Starting with eight
Koi.
Koi?
Yep. 5,
Oops.
29, 29, 18, 15.
Total of 96.
Yep.
For Cummins?
5, 29, 28, 19, 15.
Total of 96.
Yep.
For DMC?
5, 28, 29, 19, 15.
Total of 96.
Yep.
And for Edgewater?
5, 30, 29, 20, 15.
Total of 99.
Yep.
And for Geosyntec?
5, 29, 29, 19, 15.
Total of 97.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Tanja, starting with 8 Koi?
3, 29, 30, 19.
Oops, hold on just one moment, I typed in the wrong spot. 30, okay, and the next one was 19?
Yeah. Related experience.
Related, yes, thank you.
Number 5 is 13.
13 for a total of 94?
Yes.
Thank you. Now for Cummins?
5, 30, 30, 20, 13.
Total of 98?
Yes.
Thank you. For DMC?
5, 28, 30, 17, 13.
For a total of 93?
Yes.
Thank you. For Edgewater?
5, 29, 30, 20, 13.
Total of 97?
Yes.
Thank you. And Geosyntec?
5, 28, 30, 20, and 13.
For a total of 96?
Yes.
Thank you. And that is our total points there.
all right, so it looks like you've got 8 Koi with 418, Cummins with 465, DMC with 425, Edgewater with 468, and Geosyntec with 466. So that would put Edgewater number 1, Geosyntec number 2, Cummins number 3, DMC number 4, and 8 Koi number 5. Am I correct with that?
That was pretty close to what I got. I put 8 Koi above DMC, but I was having a really hard time between Edgewater and Geosyntec myself, so.
Yeah, I mean, that
Okay, so-
looks
so-
right. I mean, if this is gonna be the formal, like, document, the ranks, we should probably add those numbers in there, the ranking, based on those totals, under, whether you put them underneath the totals or somewhere on there, so it's clear who
You
ranked.
can do that, Walker.
Okay.
So just a point of reference here, what this committee will do is make a recommendation to the commission to to accept this ranking and to give staff permission to offer the number 1 ranked firm a contract. And if that contract negotiation is unsuccessful, we'll go on to the 2nd ranked firm and so on down the list. But that would be a motion that's made by someone on the committee to a path forward, which is what I just explained. If
Okay.
that's what you decide with this here, but
Okay, well, I'd like,
ultimately, a recommendation will be made to the commission. You guys, the commission makes the final decision is what I'm trying to say.
okay, so I'd like to make a motion to make a recommendation to the commission to move forward with negotiating an agreement with the number 1 ranked firm. At this point, it's Edgewater. Pending the successful negotiation, if those negotiations fail, then they would move on to number 2, which would be Geosyntec and so on and so forth.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, looks like it passes 5-0.
5-0.
Since this is a public meeting, I have to open it up to public comment. I know a couple people. Jack, you want to get up? Who's first? Rick? Come on, Rick. City name.
Rick Anderson, 1800 Minuteman Causeway. I do love the idea of a marina. I think it's bold. I like it. I'm not a boater myself. My friend is a boater and tells me that there's a year wait for any marina anywhere nearby. I am, like anybody else, concerned about the funding, especially having been at the budget meeting recently. I see we seem to have a structural budget deficit right now that I don't see going away in the next 3 to 5 years, or who knows how long before the projects come online that are going to help us on the revenue side. So as long as it's paid for, as long as there's some kind of creative funding or something that doesn't strain our current budget, I can definitely support it. But in order to support it, I want to know that at the end, that it's a cash flow positive for the city. This would be the bottom line to me, would be, in the long run, is it a cash flow positive in which I would favor it? If it's another cash flow negative item, then I would be opposed to it.
I want to add to that, Rick, 100%. There's no reason why we would ever go through with this if it didn't make us money. We don't need another drain on the city. This is something that I believe will be 100% a cash flow. It's going to take money to make money, but know that with the funding that you would have to take with it, the cash flow that comes with that is going to outweigh that and pay for itself and then some. So that's the goal. And if it doesn't do that, I am absolutely against this project 100%. So.
Okay, no more public comment? No more. Yes, sir. Come on.
My name's A.J. Anderson, 207.
Can you come up here so we can...
Gotta go into the
Can you not
mic.
hear me?
The mic
I
won't
can.
pick you
Just
up.
need to be recorded.
Yeah.
I live at 207 South Brevard. I'm a retiree. I moved here about a dozen years ago. And my one concern is environmental. I haven't heard any mention about that today. This is the first meeting I've been able to attend. So if you guys can talk about that, I'd appreciate it.
Of course. So, environmental is a huge a huge factor of this marina, and that's one of our main concerns, is trying to do something that's actually better for the environment. There was talks definitely of what we want to offer is free pump out, so to encourage people to pump their boats rather than in the river into a facility that will accept that. So. If we charge, then people will be less likely to use it. And as of now, there's really nowhere around for pump outs other than if you want to go all the way to the Cape or to Satellite or to Merritt Island. So that, I think, is a great encouragement for being more eco-friendly, is making sure that we can get that people to use the pump out and encourage them to do it with it being free. Another thing is, everybody has to fuel their boats around here. So one of the main things is, how can we do that in a safer way to keep, all of the, stuff going in the water, fuel, anything like that. So a lot of times, or most of the time, is people that fuel their boats, they go on their individual canals that have absolutely no through flow. And, it's not uncommon to spill fuel from a jerry can into your boat, whether it be overflowing or whether it be leaking from the spout or whatever. I mean, I've seen anywhere from a cup to a few drips, but definitely it's really rare to fuel your boat at your dock with a jerry can and not spill anything. So with a dedicated fueling station, we have the ability to do it in a safer environment that's designed with a stop, so it can't overflow when it hits that stop, as well as trying to figure out ways that we can maybe incorporate something as far as a living shoreline with the docking system or something like that can make this greener. We're definitely going to try to make it as green as possible, good for the environment, so that we can also obtain those grants that help protect the environment. That's a big thing. So we want to make it a very, green type of facility. I think this is something that can be a really good thing for the community if we do it properly.
If I could add one thing on, because that's a big concern of mine too. And so just to be clear, we're not at this time approving the construction of a marina. We're approving a feasibility study to see if it makes sense and the environmental impacts and the economic impacts and all those things. So that's what we approve now, is to get a company on board to look at, can we get it permitted? Does it make dollars? Does it make sense? All that stuff. So that's something all of us, I know we're all very concerned about the environment too, and that's something we're all trying to make sure. The last thing we want to do is make the lagoon worse. So we
I want to add to that too, is I'm an avid boater. I love the water. I grew up in the water, Cocoa Beach, surfing, boating is my life. I make my money off of this river. So to me, seeing this river thrive and be healthy is my number one thing. Is I don't want to do anything to hurt our lagoon. So that's something we're going to definitely keep in mind.
And I would like to say that the top firms definitely, even though you guys didn't get a chance to see it, right now you will have a chance to see that those firms did speak to the environmental aspects of building the marina, and I think that was one of the key features that we took into account in the ranking process.
Okay, any more public comment? Okay, one thing, you're scoring the actual sheets that you filled out, get them to us, either Pam or myself or Martha, but we have to keep those as record. Okay, with that, I'll adjourn the meeting, and thank you all. And,